Hey, what's going on, everybody? UFC182 back again with another video. I know it's been a long time. You know what I mean? I've been busy at work. I've been working 6 days a week, and haven't been able to do any videos for the last couple months of 2014. Hopefully, everyone had a Merry Christmas, Kwanzaa, Hanukkah, whatever you celebrate, and hopefully you had a happy and safe New Year's. I'm doing this video because I actually have some time. There's a lot of stuff that I would like to talk about, but if I do, this video will probably go on for like forever. So I'll just I'll kind of pick and choose what I want to talk about. And the first thing I wanted to talk about was the UFC card that happened on Saturday, on my birthday. I went out with some friends. One of the things I got a lava lamp. I'll show you right here. You can see right here, I got the lava lamp, nice and shiny. So hopefully you guys saw that. I'll whatever. But yeah. So I got some gifts, and I got a not so good card by UFC standards. But the main event I thought was really good. Let me see. I thought Jones, obviously he won the fight. I thought he did it pretty dominantly, especially the last two rounds. Cormier did get him down. Did get him with a slam, but after all the abuse he took, mainly in the body, it was too late. So, and obviously a lot of controversy going on after the fight. John Jones doing the little DX chop or whatever. So I thought that was funny. I ain't gonna lie. I know Daniel was very emotional after the fight. I didn't realize how much he's gone through in his life. If you read up on his story, it's pretty interesting. So I was cheering for him. I didn't really ride or die with the pick, but I was cheering for him. But it happens. He's not the first, and he's probably not going to be the last. John Jones, in my opinion, I don't know if I would go as far as say he's the greatest mixed martial artist ever. I think he's going to be that soon. And you look at the list of guys he has beaten, I don't think there's an MMA a mixed martial artist, at least I can think of, especially in this the UFC era of mixed martial arts, that can touch him as far as the list of guys he has beaten. You know what I mean? Like, you look at Shogun, Machida, Rampage, Rashad Evans, and you look at now Daniel Cormier, who I thought was the most impressive guy on that list, and he beat him clean. So you could like him or hate him, but that dude, he's the best. He's the best in the world right now. He's number one pound for pound. He's the best. So you had that show. I know there was a Wrestle Kingdom show that happened pretty much right after that. I'm gonna try to do my best to watch more New Japan. I'm actually gonna have more wrestling type content on this channel. Not because I'm a big wrestling fan. At least not as far as WWE. I don't really like WWE, to be honest with you. But I watch them from time to time. It's actually on right now. But I have watched wrestling for years, and I feel like I have a very at least respectable opinion about professional wrestling. So I'll have more of that. I'll have more sports stuff as well. Watch some NFL over the weekend. I didn't get a chance to see Dallas and Detroit, but I did see the controversial play. To be honest with you, man, that it's tough to say, man. Sorry, I got interrupted there for a second. Like I was saying, it's tough to say because that play, it looks like pass interference. I gotta be honest with you, but I can kind of see a case to where if a guy if the defender can't see the ball. If he's trying to run after the receiver, and he can't tell whether or not the ball is being thrown or not. I don't know if he should be attacked by that, but at the same time, I've seen that play called pass interference millions and millions of times, and obviously it doesn't help with the fact that there's been this news circulating around that the head of the officials or whatever was partying on Jerry Jones's son's party bus or whatever, party bus, and that's not good. You know what I mean? So you have that. I'll have more sports related content as well. Like, I'm just trying to get as much content as possible on this channel. Whenever I have time. So there you go. But the main thing I want to talk about today is this PlayStation Plus service. What do you call it? PlayStation Now, which is going to be out of beta soon. Is going to be available to the public. Obviously a couple of days ago, they announced that PlayStation Now is going to be on Samsung TVs, which is a pretty big deal. Samsung, they're very renowned for their TVs. I think they're probably going to have the best smartphones out there, smart TVs, out there. So to have it on that is really good. I wanted to look up the prices or whatever real quick. Give me one moment. Okay, I see it. All right. Now, when it first started, it had a very interesting price point. It was based on individual games. So you'll have one game that's like $3.99 for 4 hours, and like I think it was $50. I think there was a couple games that were like $30, $40, $50 for like a couple months. They kind of changed that and had a whole basically a monthly subscription service, which I think most people would have preferred. It costs $20 for 1 month, and it costs $45 for 3 months. I think I don't really rent games anymore. Like I don't use GameFly, but I think from what I heard from a couple people that it's actually a better deal than what you get from GameFly. So I guess that's fine. I like as of right now, the way that the service is right now, I don't really see myself, really using it until they do two things. One, they add the PS1 and PS2 libraries, and two, they add trophy support to those old games. You know what I mean? Like, you have to give people, and like people like me, like you have to give someone like me an incentive to play old games, again. You know what I mean? Like it's with emulators and stuff like that, it's very easy to do it for free. At least with the Super Nintendo. But if you want me to pay for games I already played, I would justify a monthly subscription purchase for trophies. You know what I mean? And listen, I'm not a trophy whore at all. Like I'm not obsessed with my trophy score or whatever. Like I don't care about that. But for older games, I can see the appeal for it. You know what I mean? So that's really the only way I would see myself paying for it. But I think it's fine. Like I think the pricing's fine. Like I don't have a huge problem with it. I think how it was before I thought was stupid, but the way they have it now is fine. And you have to remember, this is mainly for people who are not. I think this is for people who are not really gamers. You know what I mean? Like it's just something. If they see let's say if the average person buys a smart TV from Samsung or whatever, they see the PlayStation Now, they look it up, they're like, all I really need is a controller. I can play these games or whatever. I can see them doing that. I can see it appealing to those people. So yeah, it's not really for me right now. But I don't think it's bad or anything. I just hope that the service is I just hope the service works. You know what I mean? Like, so when I get interested, it will work fine for me. But that's really about it. I will do my best. I promise you, I will do my best to to put more content out there. You know, sorry about the graininess. It's just, you know, gotta get this shit out there. But anyways, Hoovy186, I'm out.